What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Smoke World. I'm your host, Stone. So go grab that stick, go grab a glass, whatever you're drinking. Let's sit back and have that conversation. Today's podcast will be short and sweet. We've been dealing with a lot of stressful things, if I may decide to call them that. So, hope your week has been going great. Sketches is out of town in his hometown, Brooklyn. Where's Brooklyn at? I wanted to get on here and share some of the experiences I've been having since the election. It's not a political podcast, but it is a reality that we live in. Certain people are upset. Other folks are ecstatic that their candidate won. No matter what side of the aisle you sit on, the one thing we know for sure is that we have to coexist. Keeping that in mind, let's be respectful to each other's feelings, space, attitudes, and the concept of ideology that one may have. So where am I going with this podcast? I just want to let the listener, yeah, that's you. Hey, how you doing? Know that this will be, what is the right word? I don't want to say interesting. This will be for some interesting, for some challenging, 4 years of political discourse, because we, as a society, are divided. And I don't take any onus or likening to have to say that, but I'm just calling out. Half the country voted for an individual. The other half voted for another individual. Vastly different. Two different people. Not even close. As far as where they stand on their vision of America. So as cigar smokers, we sit down in these lounges. We encounter folks from different perspective, and they voted differently than we did, or they did something. They have a different viewpoint on how things should go. So I really wanted just to get on this microphone to say, hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, whoever you may be respectful. Okay? We enjoy what we do. So, when you're in the lounge, and actually, I wasn't a believer of what I'm about to say prior to. I was not a believer in the sense of we can't have certain discussions in the lounge. I wasn't. I was more aware of who we had that discussion with, because I believe you can discuss anything respectfully, and we can respectfully disagree, and we can still have a conversation and be respectful to one another. But this climate now changes my perspective based on my experiences and my observations of what I have been seeing in this short amount of time since the election. So what I'm saying to you is that we may have to go by that golden rule about the politics and religion. We may have to stand by that rule to this day. Now, if you hear something in the background, that's my daughter in the background. She's on the phone. I don't know why she's talking while I'm trying to record the podcast, but that's either here or there, because I'm actually at the kitchen table recording this podcast. Literally, the kitchen table issues we're talking about right now is the fact that I don't think, and it's hard for me to say this, that we can't have that conversation because personalities, attitudes, tempers are very, very high at the moment. Okay, so let me preface that with at the moment. 6 months, a year from now, maybe the conversation, we can maybe have the conversation again. But right now, what I have been observing is the fact that folks are getting very heated about politics. So, in order to keep our cool, our associates at the lounge, maybe we better leave these politics and political conversations to those that we really, really roll in a tight circle with. We just can't haphazardly just start speaking and have a conversation with the person you really don't know where they stand, and you really don't know their personality, and you really don't know who this person is. Okay? Because things get ugly very quickly. Very quickly. And I observed some things in the last 2 weeks that had me turn this mic on to have this conversation with you. As the pastor would say at church, I told you I wasn't going to keep you long. But I think it's important that we know and be aware of our atmosphere and location on what conversations to have moving forward based on the political divide that we are experiencing in this day and time. As I said prior, it does not mean we won't have the opportunity to have this conversation months from now. But right now, it is very, 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 very important that we know who we're talking to. That is all. Please, please. We will get through this. Show respect. I'm still not letting nobody use my cutter. I can let you borrow my lighter. And I'm going to stand right there and watch you light it. Yes, you can't walk away with my lighter. I might even still buy you a drink. But remember, words matter. And at the end of the day, I don't want to see nobody get their ass beat. So keep in mind, stay respectful and stay smoky. Well, folks, there you have it. I still love y'all. I truly do. I truly do. With all that being said, thanks for listening. You can follow me on Instagram, Smoke World Podcast. Email, stone@smokeworldpodcast.com, and the website, smokeworldpodcast.com. Facebook, Smoke World Podcast. Everything is Smoke World. Where else would you go to find Smoke World by Smoke World? Folks, we will get through this. We will. I love y'all. Let's keep it peaceful and respectful. Peace.